Hello, my name is Alejandro Dutan and this is my video assignment for SGD 214 Modeling 2 Laying Things Flat. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my experience with unwrapping and what I did with this potion bottle. Well, I follow a video tutorial and first I did a bottle cap, which was the cork. Which was this. The cork is really simple because it has just like the top, the bottom, and the sides. It's kind of like a cylinder type, but it's pretty straightforward because it it has just those three places. We just stitch these together, arrange these in order, and ta-da! The unwrapped was pretty simple. However, with these I ran into a little bit of issues because, well, I put it in my UV editing, create, and then I created an automatic, and it was like it gives you a good hint for like the starting point with like I think two of these faces were right and two of the inside faces were right, and maybe the top over here was right, but then all of the rest was a little bit messy, like things were sew or stitch to places where they shouldn't to be clean and stuff like that. So I had to move things around, put it in order, create planners, and just adjust the size. But I enjoyed it. I think you have to practice to get a good idea of what are you doing, and you have to have a plan of like how are you going to unwrap each model, because if you don't have a basic idea, or like if the automatic doesn't set you up with a good idea, then you will get confused. Like, for example, if instead of putting these connecting to the inside of the model, I would have had these as a separate shell, would have been a little bit harder. But yeah, and then uh, I did one, two, three, four. So each of these, I hit them every time I was doing them so I can do the one inside. You see that these matches, like the one, for example, from here, the inside of that is going to be the one like on the opposite, and here it's going to be this one, and here it's going to be this one, and then I flip them over so like each of the sides like match and stuff like that. So this side is the inside of this one, and like that. With the top and the bottom, I also organize, like it makes sense for me to put the top over here because all of these shells are the outside shells, so these connect, like this connects with these, and this bottom connects with this, and then this bottom is going to connect with that. So I also made sure like these were in place where instead of putting all of these three together, put them more closer to the shell. That would make the most sense. And I did another like or just organization type because I was unsure, since this is my first unwrapping, on how to organize it. And my first idea was this, like having each of these and then have each of them in the bottom, and this one didn't fit, but I did want to use the space and didn't want to make them smaller, so I put it one next to the other, and all of the squares, like the top and bottom, over here. But then I thought maybe stitching it would look good still. It's useful, and I don't know, gives you a better, easier idea, and you use all the space. So that's what I did. Um, all the stuff were really useful. I used the cut, the sew, the stitch, and then I selected some of these and like flip them and everything. Thank you.